Can I start, Mataji?
Yeah, sure. Yes, please. Go ahead, Mataji.
This is the one, right, Mataji? Become established in the science of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. If we maintain our life simply while remaining subordinate to the Supreme Lord, then by His mercy, everything will easily be revealed to us. Persons who are pierced by the arrows of lust for any worldly things or pleasures will naturally endeavor for material prosperity. Let them make the material world prosperous, and we will utilize that prosperity. Let them discuss subjects like economics, and let them accumulate wealth, and we, by Krishna's, God's mercy, will use that wealth for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. Shall I stop here, Mataji?
Please go on, Mataji. Continue.
Yeah. But in the course of maintaining this material, physical body, if there is any advancement of our material, worldly situation, there is no harm. We are completely indifferent to the advancement and deterioration of our material situation. But we are naturally busy for the advancement of the living entities, souls, spiritual life.
I think here we can pause. Yeah.
Thank you,
Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Up until now, the Mahajana Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura, he has conveyed us something. Can you see what that was conveyed, dear devotees? What is it that he is conveying?
Using everything for the service of the Lord, Mataji.
Okay, that is there. And what else? Using everything service of the Lord is coming at the later part.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare.
So we are not against to the advancement of the material life or the deterioration of the material life, but our focus should be on the soul purification is what I am understanding. We should be naturally busy for the advancement of the living entities.
That is the next one. Correct? That is the next one. So, yeah.
Yeah, in the first paragraph, I think it's more like about material prosperity, irrespective of how much like other people are we earning or in whatever way. That shouldn't be our focus.
So our anchor and our focus, our investment is bhakti.
Use that wealth for the satisfaction of the Supreme.
So that's the anchor, focus and investment is bhakti. Then what about the wealth? What about the knowledge? What about if I want to have more education? What about if I want to earn more, or if I have more, or if I have less wealth or education, whatever? There is not so much emphasis on the rest of it, even if it is high or low. But the emphasis is more on on the anchor bhakti. And if that anchor remains steady, in the very first sentence, that is, if we maintain our life simply while remaining subordinate to the Supreme Lord. So what is it that maintaining the life simply, and what is it remaining subordinate to the Supreme Lord? Maintaining life simply is
no material endeavors, Mataji.
Yeah, that is.
Mataji, your voice is breaking.
And when our focus, here the focus is bhakti in our life, The priority is bhakti. And if we have more or less of the assets, educational assets or financial assets or anything, there is no big debate. More is okay, less is okay. It's not like I should not have more. SNAA. If more is there, fine. If less is there, fine. So that's one thing. And second thing is remaining subordinate to the Lord. That is, we generally remaining subordinate to the Lord. Actually, that is bhakti, remaining subordinate to the Lord. In the initial stages, we practice bhakti, but when we introspect and see how much of us are we really being subordinate to the Lord? That is the second point. We think we have started bhakti, right? We think our anchor is bhakti, good. And we are not investing, or we are not bothered much about more or less of other assets. This is all good. That's the first point. The focus and anchor is determined. And the second point about that is, how much am I subordinate to the Lord? Okay, I'm practicing bhakti, but how much am I subordinate? Here, subordinate is again submission, subordinate, surrender, sharanagati. These are all the same terms. So that's the second part. And after that, the next point is how to lead our life. Life be that is the next part. That our occupation is just. Yes, what was that, please? What was that? That's where we paused. That our occupation is to uplift the souls, something like that, right? Where did we pause?
Spiritual.
The fourth line, Mataji, second
Yes,
paragraph.
Yeah, please continue, Mataji. Please read.
Yeah. We are even ready to throw the happiness of our life in the water in order to always benefit our brothers.
Oh my God, did you read all of that?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a short one. Mataji, isn't that message a long one?
No, just read 2 paragraphs, Mataji. There are
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what.
I am sharing it, Mataji. Padampriya Mataji, if you can see it
Yeah.
on the screen.
Yeah, I can see that, Mataji. Shall I?
So far, and by Krishna's use, the wealth. Did we already read this? And we'll utilize their prosperity subjects like economics, accumulation. Let them have it, but we will utilize it for the satisfaction of the Lord. Yes, we did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then, yes, please. But in the course of maintaining this material body, somebody else can read that too, please.
That also we read, Mataji.
Oh, already done? Okay.
The third one, the primary engagement.
But we are naturally advanced of living entities. We are even ready. This is where you're saying, even ready, happiness of life in the water, in order to always benefit our brothers. This is the next one. This is about the service. Yes, I think we have covered all that with. You have already pointed out too. Yes, please. The next one now, the primary engagement. Yeah.
Primary engagement of Vaishnavas, saintly servants of God, is to deliver their fallen, unenlightened brothers from the well of material existence. The more the Vaishnava family expands, the more the atheist family diminishes. This is the natural law of the universe.
Yes, please. So what is it that Mahajana is talking about here?
So the primary.
Serving others, Mataji.
Yeah. Serving others. Yeah.
In spirit, serving others spiritually.
He calls this as Jivadaya. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And what is it in the first paragraph, please? So far, whatever we have discussed, especially in the first.
So we should be remaining subordinate to the Supreme Lord, to live as simple as possible.
Right.
So that the Lordship mercies will be with us.
Right. Subordinate and as simple as possible. And then dovetailing, right? Whatever resources are there. Giving, offering that to the Lord. So dovetailing, those are the points. Srila Prabhupada mentions that very frequently. Whatever resources are there, that's the first step in the bhakti, actually, dovetailing. And then subordinate to the Lord comes next. Yes, please. And yeah, the next paragraph.
Let the love and devotion of all living entities flow towards the unlimited Supreme Lord. Let Vaishnava principles, which are the source of happiness, gradually spread from one end of the universe to the other. Let the hearts of those who are ours to the Lord melt with love of God. By the mercy of the Lord, the association of devotees, those devoted to God, and the influence of devotional service, let the third-class people become first-class people and take shelter of pure, ecstatic, divine, or transcendental love. Let the exalted Madhyama Adhikaris, wise, highly qualified preachers, give up their doubts and the cultivation of knowledge and establish themselves in the science of love. Let the whole universe echo with the sound of the congregational chanting of the holy names of Hari.
So what do you comment, please, dear devotees? What is the mood here, and what will be your take home from this paragraph?
So I think the mood is Vaishnava Seva Mataji, and it's descending mercy from the Acharyas and Uttamadhikaris to Madhyamadhikaris to the low class, so that we help the low class to do their bhakti and go closer to the Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. And anybody else, dear devotees? How does this paragraph sound to you? What is coming out of this paragraph to you?
Mataji, what I see is that experiencing the love of the God and spreading that love.
Yes. 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 That's a good one. And can you see something more? Any one of you, dear devotees?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Congregational chanting.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
The more preaching will be creating more Vaishnavas, and the atheist will be diminishing.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. That's one point I got from.
That is a striking factor that we are seeing. But and can you see something more subtler point here that is striking? Yes, definitely, Prabhu.
Last line, Mataji. Let the whole universe echo with the sound of congregational chanting of the holy names.
Yes, yes. That is there too. But we want to see if there is. Please try.
Devotees.
The Vaishnava principles, which are the source of happiness, Mataji. So we gradually spread that to our God brothers.
By the mercy of the Lord, the association of devotees and the influence of devotional service. Association, Mataji again.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. This is not a piece of information that Srila Bhaktivinoda is giving. Okay. And this is not necessarily categorizing anything, but there is a beautiful mood just by reading the paragraph. Okay. So, where is that, brothers? Okay. Let the love and devotion of all living entities flow towards the unlimited Supreme Lord. Have you seen something just in that sentence? Let the love and devotion of all living entities flow towards the unlimited Supreme Lord.
Connection with the Lord, Mataji.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Sorry, connecting with the Lord, Mataji.
Yes, yeah, that is there. And please see, let the love and devotion of all living entities flow towards the unlimited Supreme Lord. There is love, there is devotion in every living entity. It is already there. It is already there. And what Srila Bhakti Siddhanta, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's teachings are more based on this. So the love and devotion is already there, and let it flow towards the Supreme Unlimited Lord. And next one is let the hearts of those who are averse to the Lord melt with love of God. What do you say about that?
Invoking the consciousness, Mataji.
Right. Yeah, that is, yes, that's there. But look at the mood of this Mahajana. Let the hearts of those who are averse to the Lord melt with love of God. He is not categorizing them. He is not judging them. He has not a bit of negative tinge to even those who are averse to the Lord. What to speak of? Averse to the Lord, there's nothing more, no one more fallen in the sense. But even to them, let the hearts of those who are averse to the Lord melt with love of God.
Mataji, compassion for everybody.
Yeah, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Compassion for everybody. But mood dekh lena, compassion hai. Look at the assumption there, Prabhu. The love and devotion for hai already. Look at that assumption there. There is no categorization. There is no discrimination. No categorization, no discrimination. And he's speaking the eternal truth that there is love and devotion in all living entities, just that it has to flow towards the unlimited Supreme Lord.
Mataji, Suhridam Sarvabhutanam.
Yes, Mataji?
Suhridam Sarvabhutanam.
Right. Yes, Mataji. Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. Yeah, the Lord is Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. And when this Mahajana, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is expressing, it is so close to that Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. And when possible, please read at your leisure. The tone, the reason we are reading this during this evening Sangha is, we know Jivadaya, yes, we have heard not so much about the information, but what is this Mahajana specifically saying? What is it specifically saying? And the mood.
Sorry, Mataji. They are in Krishna Samsara, Mataji, so they see everywhere Krishna, right? So
yes,
in each and every entity.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah. The whole what I was trying to do is, there's no right or wrong here. Whatever you could see in here, this is to bring your attention beyond information, especially when something is coming from a Mahajana. There is something beyond information. There is mood there. There is a tone there. And like in this case, he has not categorized anybody. Forget about neophyte or anything. He is saying, whoever is ours to the Lord also, let their heart melt. Yeah, please see if you are able to. And also, very striking thing here in the last paragraph is, you experience, let your heart melt. So let my heart melt with the love of God. And the immediate thing is, whoever is ours to the Lord, to the Lord, let their heart melt too. This is very subtle and very subtle and very filtered very filtered essence of preaching. No categorization. Anyway, I hope Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura's teachings are like this. That's all, dear devotees. I was just trying to get your attention, bring your attention, get your vision deeper into what these Mahajanas are saying, going beyond information, get the mood out of it. Yeah. So there's nothing right and wrong, whatever you were able to get so far. That is good. That is good. I think that's all from my side. If anybody has
You
to
want
say
to
anything.
share more about the mood, Mataji, from your reflection from this? What, you want to say more about the mood of Bhaktivinoda Thakur from your...
Okay. Okay, now that you have asked, and I'm not driving, when I read the whole thing, Prabhu, the magnanimity of the mood is very close to Gaura. This is beyond do's and don'ts of bhakti. And this is beyond categorization of people. And this is beyond, I should have this in bhakti, I shouldn't have this in bhakti. Or do I have to have more of that or more of this? This is beyond getting disturbed by either a lot or less, anything other than bhakti. Not being disturbed by lot or less, anything other than bhakti. Because sometimes it can be a bewildering or a halting point. Devotees may think, oh, do I go for higher education or not? Do I earn more or not? But the tone here is, it's not so much about if you have a lot or not. Education or whatever it is. What matters here is if you're anchored to bhakti or not. So that anchoring force, the anchor part is reinforced, anchoring to bhakti. And even in bhakti too, the surrender too. Yeah. So even in that anchoring of bhakti, you are more laser sharp now towards the Sharanagati of bhakti. And to make sure that we understand that we are in Sharanagati, the essence of that is, let your heart melt with love. Not only your heart melt with love, you are just looking to see that an atheist, whoever is averse to God, their heart also melt with love. This is Saragrahi, the essence of bhakti. The essence of bhakti, the substance of bhakti. And this is why we do, and do's and don'ts exist in bhakti to come to this Saragrahi. We say preaching, we say all those things, right? Why? The Saragrahis, my heart should melt in love first of all, and then I have to, and then my um, desire and wish should be, their heart should be melt in love. So coming to the core substance matter, preaching, right? And when we say preaching, we can get struck at the level of Shastra, at the level of how many books we have distributed, at the level of how many slokas did we say, at the level of how much I know. This is all, even in preaching too. But look at this Mahajana. He just sheds off everything external and hits the core point. Yeah, I hope I tried to convey something, but this was very beautiful. Just wanted to bring to your attention. That's all, dear devotees. Nothing very precise here. This is something subtle, trying to bring to your attention.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Just one clarification.
Yeah.
So you talked about anchoring or not, Mataji. So to have that love of God in our heart,
yeah,
we should like having anchoring, Mataji, to the Guru, Sri Guru, or that is also beyond that we are talking here, Mataji, from the Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur.
Yeah. With it will be given, Prabhu. It will be given. What Thakur is saying is he's giving us the very substance, and yeah, as we get purified, as our efforts are seen, then we will be taken close to the substance, Prabhu.
Okay.
Yeah, we will be taken close to the substance. Yeah.
Got you, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. That's all, dear devotees, from my end. Yeah. This is of more.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hari Prabhu.
Yes. Those who are ours, we are talking.
Yeah.
This should we take the Dushkritina, Namam Dushkritino?
Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah, exactly. See, this is what it is, Prabhu. The same Namam Dushkritino Moda Prapadyante Naradama, right? When it is coming from Lord Krishna's mouth in Bhagavad Gita, look at the language, look at the mood. Namam Dushkritino Moda Prapadyante Naradama. They are forbidden. They will be going to hell. That's pretty heavy when it's coming from there. Right, Prabhu? In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna shloka. And we look at Srila Prabhupada's purport. And when the purport also comes down, yes, they are miscreants and they are like that, yes. Exactly as the shloka says. So, in the same way, Srila Prabhupada is explaining. But the same substance, same subject matter, see how Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is handling this. He's like, yeah, whoever is ours to the Lord, he's not emphasizing how hard they are. They are so hard that they're hating the Lord. And that he doesn't bring it out in, he just brings it out in such a mild fashion. And also, look at what he's wishing, even to those moodas, dushkriti, namam dushkritino, right? Even to those dushkritino, look at what he's wishing. There, Lord Krishna is saying, you will go to hell. Namam dushkritino mooda and prapadyante naradama. They are naradamas and they will go to hell. But what is Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur talking about them? Let these moodas, let these dushkritino, let their heart melt in love. He's not talking about the hell. He's not heavy on them at all. And he's like, oh, he's my brother. Namam dushkritina mona prapadyante naradamas and dushkritina. Are they your brothers? But look at the tone, Prabhu. They're all his brothers. And let my brothers, they also, let their heart also melt in love. Yeah. Yeah. Vaman Hari Prabhu does that.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. 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 Yes, Prabhu. So this is what I was just trying to bring to your attention. The mood that he has, that he would call somebody who is averse to the Lord also as a brother. And he would wish that their heart also melt with the love of God. I guess, yeah.
Thank
I
you so
think
much,
I'm,
Mataji, for
yeah.
bringing our attention towards that. And thank you, Pranpavitra Prabhu, for asking that specific, asking specifically that. Yes, Mataji, I think understand where you
Yeah.
were. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Because I was just thinking, it's just a small one. We will just close it in 10-15 minutes. I didn't think we were going to do it past 8:45. I see it's 9:05. But I will say these words and we can pause here. When we hear from the Mahajanas, there is more than information. And if we are able to receive whatever they're trying to give, not just the information, their tone, their mood, like the last sentence that we have discussed, there is a lot to it. What was the tone in Bhagavad Gita? What was he saying? And what is this Mahajana saying? And what is he feeling? And what is he intending for them? Like that. So if we are able to, even Srila Prabhupada purports also, and this is how we want to hear or read from Mahajanas. The same thing when it was posted on the group, I'm sure in a minute we would see, oh yeah, good, fine. But there are so many layers to it. So, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki jaya. Srila Prabhupada ki jaya. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda ki jaya.